from last inauguration, Beyonce at the inaugural ball. She's going to be back at tomorrow's ceremony with the national anthem. Kelly Clarkson and James Taylor will sing there too. Another big star is actually co-chairing all these events for the president. She joins us now. Eva Longoria, welcome to This Week.
Hello, how are you?
This is your first inaugural, but the president's second. So how does he recapture the magic this second time around?
Oh, there's a lot of magic here, but again, it's my first, so it's my first experience. I think there's something beautiful to a recommitment to the people of this great nation, and to see him, do that today. I saw Vice President get sworn in earlier today.
That's right, it's begun.
Yes, and there's a lot of magic happening. Sonia Sotomayor being the first Hispanic to swear in a president was a big moment for us in our community. So there's a lot of firsts still happening.
And you are everywhere this weekend, including the cover of the Wall Street Journal yesterday, front page.
Yeah.
Eva Longoria's next role, Hispanic activist in Washington, goes on to say her role reaches beyond fundraising and speech making and into policy and strategy. She helped urge Mr. Obama to make a key change in immigration policy last year. They call you a power player.
I don't know what that means.
But you are trying to affect policy, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm trying to do my part as a citizen and my part as a Hispanic and as a woman and as an American. So, I enjoy it. I think everybody should be civically engaged in a level that would affect policy. That's the point. That's how our government is set up.
You just heard the debate on our roundtable about immigration.
I was out there listening on a little speaker.
Okay, well, put yourself at the table with them. How does the president get that done this time around?
Well, he's made it very clear it's going to be a top priority. And, there was a historic mobilization this election with the Latino vote. The most contentious issue that you guys were talking about is citizenship. And there's many tenets to it. And when people say, oh, get in the back of the line and you didn't get in the back of the line, people don't realize there's 100 lines to get into. And if you're in that line, then you weren't supposed to be in that line. You got to go in that. I mean, it's a very broken system. And what I am hopeful about is that this administration, and particularly President Obama, sees that immigration is an economic issue. It's also, for me, a humanitarian issue. But if we approach it economically, we have to understand that we are dependent upon a labor in this country, specifically agriculture, to provide low-cost products, and there are jobs that nobody else is doing. I
know that one of the other things you're focused on is how to prevent it from becoming a partisan issue. How do you reach out across party lines on this? Well,
I think Republicans are coming around to the idea that they're going to have to compromise with the president on a lot of issues, immigration being one of them, because immigration in particular, I think the Republicans are going to realize if they don't do it because it's morally imperative, they have to do it because it's politically imperative. And if they're not going to do it because it's politically imperative, they got to do it because it's economically imperative. So there's a lot of gains for everybody, no matter what party affiliation, to get this done and to fix this problem.
The Wall Street Journal says you haven't ruled out a run for office. Is that true? You're going to go back to Texas?
Oh, I love my great state of Texas. I can't wait till it becomes purple. But no. Right now I'm really. I've always said the power is with the citizen. I love doing what I do. I think it's interesting, and it's all of our responsibility to be involved in the way I'm involved, and I'm not running for office. I respect everything that politicians do. I think it's a very, very big job. It's their day job. It's not my day job. So I'm just doing what I can to help the communities in which I came from.
Good luck with that. Good luck this weekend. Eva Longoria, thanks very much.
Thanks.
And now we honor our fellow Americans who serve and sacrifice. This week, the Pentagon released the name of one soldier killed in Afghanistan. And as we take a look at President Obama laying a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown at Arlington Cemetery this morning, we invite you to stay with ABC News throughout these inaugural ceremonies. Diane Sawyer and I will be back just before noon for a special report as President Obama is formally sworn in for his second term by Chief Justice Roberts. That's a brief private ceremony in advance of tomorrow's public celebrations. And ABC News will cover it all, starting with Good Morning America here at the Museum. Then Diane and I, joined by our team of analysts, historians, and special guests, will bring you every event of the day straight through the inaugural parade. Thanks for sharing part of your Sunday with us. David Muir will be here with a special edition of World News Sunday tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.